Happy Christmas everybody, it is Christmas Day today. I have a present to unwrap to myself. It's not Christmas Day today, I'm filming this, I'm being a little bit sneaky, trying to get ahead of myself because quite possibly right now I'll be drunk. So the comments could be interesting today, but let's get this open and see what we got. And it's something a little bit special because I finally got a vacuum from my namesake. Not from 1987 sadly, that would be amazing because it means it might actually be some good. But it is a Beco nonetheless. Let's have a look. Yes, hello my vacuum cleaner chums, Merry Jesusmas to all. I'm not very religious, so I'll be honest. Christmas is all about the family in our house. I'll be trying to ignore them all today whilst I do anything else but Christmassy stuff. Possibly using this, if it's any good. What have we got? It is a Beco. This is a Beco machine. What is it? Well, it's upside down for a start. That's gone well, hasn't it? It's one of their new fancy. See, you're complaining of Mr. Ibasiak for using his scissors. Look, I'm using a Stanley knife. Danger. Get it the right way up. It is a Beko stick cleaner. More specifically, a VRT6221P in purple. Contains one piece. Yes. Box is a bit damaged. Not overly fussed about that, let's be honest. Let's have a look inside. Yeah, I wanted one of these for a while actually. Not because I think they'll be any good. It might be. But just because it's Beco really. And obviously I'm Beko1987. Nothing to do with the vacuum cleaners actually, mine came from a TV. I needed to find myself an AOL screen name and looked around my bedroom as a young adolescent child. My TV was made by Beco, so it was Beco, and just Beco was taken. And those of you of a certain age will know how it goes when you get all the alternatives, and one was 1987, and that's the year I was born, and thus Beco 1987 was born. Now I finally got an official partner of the everyday. Folks who've been helping me every day. What have we got? Well, we have a piece of cardboard. Some paperwork. A very clunky looking, that's an upholstery brush. No, sorry, that's a dusting brush and that's an upholstery brush. It should be unused, it should be brand new actually. I think it might be ex-display. I'll pop everything down here and then I shall change the camera angle. I'm not as used to unboxing stuff as Mr. Ibasiak. We have a power brush. Look at that, power. They're not horrific. I'll be honest, they're not bad. 21.6 volts. Very nice. I want to be having a little hose. Quite long. I mean, it's only supposed to be used whilst you hold the machine, so for dusting and stuff. Oh, we got some more tools. Oh, we have a proper dusting brush. Not too shabby, not too soft, but not too stiff either. An angle, which looks quite clunky, I'll be honest. 3 positions. A crevice tool, I believe that is. Although that end looks fixed, so it's a crevice tool with a little stiff brush. Ooh, we have a very Dyson-esque soft dusting brush. That doesn't look too bad. this must be the machine itself. Yeah, never used. Don't know if it's got your charge in it. Oh, that's boring. No charge, you see. Oh, no battery. That'll do it. I'll pop that down there. I need the safety knife again. Marvellous. This is a handle, presumably. Don't quite know how it works, but it's got electrical things on it and a power switch there. Oh, that's clever, look. So to attach the tools, you simply slide that up, I think, and that comes up and locks into place. So when you slide it down, that almost goes back again. Not bad at all. This feels like a battery. Yes, it is. It is a battery indeed, and it is, well, you can see inside of it. So it's basically lots of little AA cells with a circuit board. 21.6 volts is that. Only charged with the vacuum cleaner V blah 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 blah. This is the charging dock from what I've seen online. There, and there's also a little wire brush, which is a little bit odd, and a little hook. Must be getting there now. This is the floor head itself. This is rather odd, and I think I've read it right. We'll try and go through it. But that's the floor bit with a very, well, it is soft. It's got soft light bits and then stiffer other bits, and that's quite cool. But that's that part. And then finally, the floor stand for the docking station. So we're all unboxed. Let's have a look at the machine and get it assembled. Right, here we go. I think it's all in shot. So this is the Beko cordless vacuum cleaner that they do. This is the handheld unit, which is apparently 220 watts. We have a little filter there, a little handle which I presume pulls out the inner shroud. So there will be the bin, and this is the little inner shroud, and by the looks of that there I can twist it, and that looks about it actually. So I can twist it and clean the metal shroud by hand, but to do a more thorough deep clean, those screws might have to come out. Now, how does this go back on? I presume like that. So that goes there. There is no this way up on this. Ah, but it is keyed. So that works. I'll pop that down there. Pop that in here, making note of the up, which probably doesn't actually do anything apart from just make sure that you orientate it correctly. So let's put the battery in and see what it does. Don't know if it's got a charge in it. It does. See what, that almost holds itself up. That's not too bad. The next thing that I think we need to do is work out how all of this works. Because basically, from what I've read, I haven't looked at the manual yet because I'm a man. This is the dust container for floor use, and this is used when it's a handheld. So this part clicks in there, which it does, and that'll be what those contacts are for. They will line up with these contacts here and basically do that, with that button there being used for rubber cap is going to be annoying. Like that. So basically now, in theory, yeah, and it does also have a very slight forward pull. I don't think it's a completely... Oh, the battery's getting a bit dead. It's not a complete power drive. I think the brush roll itself just pulls the machine along, which isn't bad, but already it's picked up a little bit of dust. I think this is going to have to be a two-parter video. Certainly for me, you should see it all as one, because I don't think the battery is going to last very long, which isn't surprising really, because it's just out the box. Let's have a quick look at the tools, which I would imagine fit on rather like that. But actually, I reckon you could probably... Ooh, you can't. That's interesting. Not all the tools fit straight onto the machine. That does. So the upholstery / dusting brush does. The crevice tool does. But not... this probably does. This is the little mini power head. I say little mini power head, it's only a little bit smaller than the main machine itself. In fact, I've got a Hoover Turbo power down here, and it's not much smaller than that. So a little bit massive, not going to lie. And then of course the flexible hose, which I think should fit it. Yeah, everything fits on there. So you can do your dusting. Oh, the state of that. And everybody is a winner. Not too bad. Pretty cool. And then in terms of the charging station, I believe that will just sit on there, and then the whole thing sort of just sits... you do have to clip it down at the back a little bit. Just sits like that. And if I just undo the cable, like so, and realise that I am too far away from the power to reliably... Oh no, wait, it'll just reach. Plug in, we have a red light. And the machine won't work while it's plugged in. Or even while it's docked by the looks of it. Okay, so it'll work when it's not plugged in, but as soon as you plug it in, it won't turn on. That power brush also seems to be permanently on as well, and basically as soon as you switch the machine on, it's on. But that's quite cool. Quite like that. The small tools also fit inside the hose where they would otherwise fit onto the machine. And from what I can remember from what I read online, you can store the odd tool on it. What those tools will be, I don't know, whatever we use it for, but you can store some, not all. That was a criticism of this from when I read about it online. Yeah. Well, you also can't pick the machine up with the whole base plate docking station attached. Let's have a quick look at the paperwork. No EU sticker, possibly because it's a battery powered one, I don't know. No date that I can see on the manual, but it's all in English as well. That's not bad. Fair play, Beco. 12-month warranty. Might register that. What do we reckon? Yeah. Not too horrific. Am I expecting it to be as good as perhaps a Dyson or a Vax? Well, I don't know, because I don't own a Dyson or a Vax. We have the Rowenta Air Force, the triangular vac that I got from the car boot. That has been our, not main, been used every day. Amy runs around with it after the children, and I thought it was time for a little upgrade. So this might be it, it might not. I shall keep my mind open. Shall of course let you all know. But for now, it is together, charging off camera. Let me just bring it around for its goodbye. Because the next thing we need to do is give it a whirl and see how it performs. It's on low power, it doesn't seem too bad. Probably about 100 watts. On high power it seems a little bit better. We're going to have low battery issues now. It does attempt to pick up a bit of dirt, and by the looks of what's in this bin, I'm in the light now, some stuff does pass through the main cyclone here, which you can just pull out to empty. So that's what it's picked up just from that little bit of the room, which isn't too horrific. And there's another little shroud there, so you do have to empty it twice, I think. And here, we don't have a lot in here. Certainly more powerful than the Dyson DC16, but obviously not as powerful as a full vacuum cleaner. But it's not meant to be a full vacuum cleaner, is it? It's supposed to be a little stick vac. So there we go, my free, I didn't pay for this, Christmas present to myself, the Beko, whatever it was, VRT6221P in purple. I'm going to leave this video here now because it's not charged up and we're not going to work too well, but maybe very soon we shall give it a bit more of a mess test perhaps. So until then, thank you very much for watching and I'll see you soon, and happy Christmas to all. Bye bye.